Hello everyone. Phase of passive resistance or Satyagraha 1906 to 1914. The second phase, which began in 1906, was characterized by the use of the method of passive resistance or civil disobedience, which Gandhi named Satyagraha. Satyagraha against registration certificates 1906. A new legislation in South Africa made it compulsory for the Indians to carry at all times certifications of registration with their fingerprints. The Indians under Gandhi's leadership decided not to submit this discriminatory measure. Gandhi formed the Passive Resistance Association to conduct the campaign of defying the law and suffering all the penalties resulting from such a defiance. Thus was born Satyagraha or devotion to truth, the technique of resisting adversaries without violence. The government jailed Gandhi and others who refused to register themselves. Later, the authorities used deceit to make these defiant Indians to register themselves. The Indians, under the leadership of Gandhi, retaliated by publicly burning their registration certificates. All this showed up the South African government in a bad light. In the end, there was a compromise settlement. Campaign against restrictions on Indian migration. The earlier campaign was widened to include protests against new legislation imposing restrictions on Indian migration. The Indians defied this law by crossing over from one province to another and by refusing to produce licenses. Many of these Indians were jailed. Campaign against poll tax and invalidation of Indian marriages. A poll tax of £3 was imposed on all indentured Indians. The demand for the abolition of poll tax, which was too much for the poor ex-indentured Indians who earned less than 10 shillings a month, widened the base of the campaign. Then a Supreme Court order which invalidated all marriages not conducted according to Christian rites and registered by the Registrar of Marriages drew the anger of Indians and others who were not Christians. By implication, Hindu, Muslim, and Parsi marriages were illegal and children born out of such marriages illegitimate. The Indians treated this judgment as an insult to the honor of women, and many women were drawn into the movement because of this indignity. Protests against Transvaal Immigration Act. The Indians protested the Transvaal Immigration Act by illegally migrating from Natal to Transvaal. The government held these Indians in jails. Miners and plantation workers went on a lightning strike. In India, Gokhale toured the whole country, mobilizing public opinion in support of the Indians in South Africa. Even the Viceroy, Lord Hardinge, condemned the repression and called for an impartial inquiry. Compromise solution. Eventually, through a series of negotiations involving Gandhi, Lord Hardinge, C.F. Andrews, and General Smuts, an agreement was reached by which the government of South Africa considered the major Indian demands relating to the poll tax, the registration certificates, and marriages solemnized according to Indian rights, and promised to treat the issue of Indian immigration as sympathetic matter. Like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. Thank you. Bye.